So what does make a good moto camping setup? I'm sure it's something many people are curious about. Obviously everyone has their own taste, but I'm going to run you guys through today what makes up my moto camping setup. There'll be no little adventure today, that's coming tomorrow. We're going for a massive hike across these national parks to try and get somewhere for a swim, but it is really dry. So if you want to see that more than this, get subscribed, and I'll probably drop a video next week sometime. But let's get into everything that makes up, hopefully, my comfy night's sleep. So the first thing we're going to cover off is my swag. Now, I have run my hammock in the past. That is great. It packs down way smaller and you don't need to worry about things like mattresses. But for this weather today and where we're going, I thought I'd give the swag a go. Now, this is an Austrail Mitchell swag, I think. It is quite large. A lot of the specialist motorcycle swags are a lot narrower and smaller. I haven't really experimented with them much, so not really my go. The 2-man tents and that, I'm just not the biggest fan of them. They're just too complicated to set up and messy and easy to break and thin. So one of the main advantages of the swag is that it really is an all-weather camp. What that means is if it's freezing cold, zip up the canvas. Within a few minutes you're toasty warm in there, especially depending on what you've eaten for dinner. If it is hot, you just strip the top back, have to fly over you, stare at the stars, and you are set. It is completely waterproof, which is a massive advantage on my hammock. Obviously the downside is trying to get the thing on the bike. So to get around that, what I've done is inside, I've taken out the standard self-inflating mattress that comes in it. That's like 150 mil, really comfy thing. Instead, there's a $10 Kmart self-inflating mattress in there. Look, it does the job. Gets the rocks out of your back. It's not the comfiest night's sleep, but it isn't too bad. I'll probably update you more on that in the morning. And then I've just got a sleeping bag over the top of that, and that is just done. So nice and cheap, nice and easy, and sort of will get you through most situations. Next up's everyone's favorite, the old camping chair. So this is a eBay special. It was like 20 bucks, folds down super small. It's basically a copy, could well be the original, of a lot of the motorcycle chairs you see. Overall, look, it's actually pretty comfy to sit in. I really wish I had like a neck rest or upper back support. That'd make it perfect. But overall, I'm not here for a luxury stay. I'm really just here to veg out. It's a pretty comfy chair. Always just get a couple of logs and stack them under my feet and I am done. That probably only leaves a couple things. So we've got sleep, we got seating. Food. Some people like to eat, especially me. Let's talk about food. Now when it comes to camp food, people can tend to get a little bit crazy. They want to go having a massive roast or something crazy. Look, reality is I'm on a motorbike. I'm here for exploring and having fun. Food is sort of just a secondary reason. I always stop and make sure I get a good pie on my way out here. By the way, stop the Kilcoy bakery. No, CJ's bakery in Kilcoy. That's good stuff. Much better than the old Fernvale pie, which I never thought I'd hear myself saying that. If you're a local, feel free to argue in the comments. But because I hate the idea of carrying gas burners and taking up space, I've only really got the 2 panniers and what's left of them. This trip was a little bit rough on this one. Good old trusty chunky ravioli beef and tomato and some garlic naan. Tonight I'll just start a small fire, put that can straight in it. These are proper tin cans so you can heat them up, and pour it over the naan bread, and that'll be dinner. I'll be fed. If I was somewhere and it was rainy, or if it did rain tonight, or I couldn't do a fire, I've always got the engine. It's an air-cooled bike. I'd really just set the idle a bit high and stuff it in the back there and wait for it to be lukewarm to eat. Really for me, I love food, but I'm not massive into all the effort and extra weight that you got to carry things like burners and things like that. So obviously I skipped that one today. And my last little thing when it comes to food is obviously I carry a little cooler. In that I've just got some frozen water bottles and a couple of brewskis, which I will get into shortly, I'm sure, because I've got nothing else to do. But yeah, so I always freeze water bottles rather than take ice blocks, because you can drink the water as it thaws out and that just saves you space and weight on the way back. That's pretty much it. That's my moto camping setup. Really short, sharp video. That's all there really is to talk about it. So next week I will drop a video. We're going, like I said, exploring through Conondale, Imbil State Forests. We're going to go find somewhere nice to go for a swim because it is just too hot and I'll add some footage. The creek here was absolutely gross. The little suspension bridge was pretty cool, but the creek was super gross. And but that is what it is. It is a pretty nice spot out here. There is a lot of people here. That is what it is. It's Peachtree's camping area for anyone looking to come out. Plenty of wildlife though. I've seen a koala. Wallaby jumped out of the bushes and scared the hell out of me. Thought it was a drop bear. And I saw something else. They were down there looking for platypi, but platypuses? I've never seen one in my life. So I'm not even sure they actually exist. They might be fake. There's some other animal I saw too. I'll drop the footage of it if I remember what it was. It's a bird chasing me around. But that's my setup. Look, I'm gonna crack a beer. Enjoy the afternoon. It's only 2 o'clock, but I'll probably go to bed soon just so that I'm ready for tomorrow. And I'll catch you guys next week in the next one. I'm done rambling. Thanks for watching.